Aloha, this is Yamanya Carey and coming to you with day number 3 of Galactic Christmas. And I don't know how it was for you, but with the lunar eclipse on Monday and then the Lionsgate portal yesterday, things are really amping up, and a lot of people have been calling me and saying, everything's crazy. And so that's why I'm offering these gifts. And I'm also offering a little bit of wisdom for experiences that you may be having but don't have any explanation for. And this morning when I was in meditation, what came through was that I really needed to touch on the topic of Kundalini. And some of you may have heard of it, some of you may have not, but Kundalini is actually a spiritual energy that rides through our body. In ancient traditions and even now, it's depicted as the serpent, and it's the serpent of awakening. So as we have these light codes that are coming in through this like portal that we're going through for the 8-8 Lionsgate, some people may be experiencing higher levels of Kundalini frequency moving through their bodies, or an actual Kundalini awakening. And, you know, I have had so many people explain to me their Kundalini awakenings because I'm curious about what other people's experiences are. And a lot of times they have no idea what's going on for them. They just all of a sudden realize that the way that they perceive the world and the way that things are working in their life just radically do not work anymore. And they start to have what, you know, are often depicted as Kundalini awakenings or ascension symptoms. So we basically, they'll start to get like raging headaches, like movements of really hot energy through their body, or really cold. They will have kind of weird tremors. One of the things that happens for me is I get Kundalini arises that move through my body, and I'll be talking to someone, and when something is really like resonating for me, I'll have this whole like rise through my body like that. It's like this Kundalini rise through my body. And so people are experiencing these things where they're starting to have an opening of psychic gifts and intuitions. They're being able to, you know things that they didn't know before. And for some it can be really scary, and others are just kind of curious about like what is going on. And so just wanted to touch base a little bit on the Kundalini rising. Of course, there are a lot of physical characteristics that go with it. And I'm in no way saying do not see your physician if you're having some sort of kind of like heart palpitations or major headaches, or like kind of a spaciness. There could be something else major going on, but oftentimes what happens is when someone is in the middle of one of their Kundalini awakenings, they go to the doctor because they're like, oh, I'm so tired all the time, or I'm having these surges of energy or heart palpitations, like I said before, and they do all these blood tests, and they do the EKGs and all the different kinds of testing, and they come back with nothing. So just put that in your like kind of like field of understanding that this could be something that's happening for you. And especially with these like frequencies that are happening, there's more of a probability or likelihood that if you haven't had a Kundalini awakening, this could be something that could activate in your body. Now the Kundalini is this beautiful, like I said, like a serpent energy, and it rides from the base of the tailbone and moves its way through a central channel, moving through the chakras, the root, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th chakra, and then actually pools in the head and creates this awakening of our spiritual centers. So we're having direct downloads from the higher levels, and this energy rides through the chakras, activating and clearing. So this is the thing. Kundalini is probably one of the most potent transformational healing tools that you can use to transform your life. Now, don't worry if you haven't had a Kundalini awakening. It happens when it happens. But for those who have, try to tap into the source of this Kundalini and see if you can ride it through the chakra system in a wave that moves from the front to the back, from the front to the back, from the front to the back, and then an arching through. You can use this as the most powerful transformational tool, like I said. Now, I would love to take you guys through a Kundalini practice that is very potent. I want you to use it at your own discernment. If anything feels weird or sad, like something is not feeling right in your body, I want you to 100% trust and listen to your body. If you're getting a feeling that I shouldn't do this, don't do it. If it feels good, awesome, go with it. Here's the thing is, as we move this breath practice and movement practice through the body, emotions will arise. They can arise as we sit into each chakra. Just allow those to flow through you, because as I said, this is the transformation. This is the healing that is happening for you through the Kundalini activation. All right, so with that, get yourself in a position of like a cross-legged position. You can also go into a kneeling position, but I like this position best because we're going to be actually rocking on our pelvis. And you can't see because I have kind of a puffy shirt on, but you're going to be rocking on your pelvis back and forth this way. So this is actually like stimulating the Kundalini, where it lies in the base of the root chakra or base of the spine, in the tailbone and in the sacrum. So we're actually going to be rocking back and forth. And some of you who do Kundalini yoga know this practice, as well as adding breath work to it. And then we're going to add some visualization. So let's get started. Placing your hands on gently on your knees. You can use it as a platform to push up against, but I find that it's better if you can try to keep most of your body as relaxed as possible. We're going to be taking in breaths in from the nose, out through the mouth, in quick, rapid movements like this. It's going to actually correlate with the movement that we're doing with this. As we're rocking back and forth, we're going to be breathing. So hopefully you get this, and if you can't fully move, just use the visualization. It will actually work just as well, but the movement is a really great way to create the movement of the Kundalini up through the body. So we're going to focus through the chakras all the way up. So closing your eyes and getting your center. Taking deep breaths in and out. And set an intention. Set an intention for what you would like to receive, or what you would like to heal, what you would like to transmute or transform in your life. And just know that you do not have to attach to the story of why you feel a certain way or why certain things are happening in our life. Just set the intention to allow it to release. Taking another deep breath in and out. So let's get started. Rocking back and forth with the in and out breath. Here we go. Placing your attention and awareness first on the first chakra, which is at the base of the tailbone, right by the perineum. Here we go. You can even visualize the color red, because that chakra correlates to the color red. Okay, now stop and bring your awareness into that root chakra. And then drawing the breath and that energy all the way up into the third eye chakra, through the central channel into the third eye chakra, and holding your breath there. And release. Feeling your body for just a second. Feeling the new energy that is moving through. And now placing our attention and awareness on the second chakra, which is right in the center of our belly, about 2 fingers below the belly button. Here we go. Breath and movement. The color is orange. Keep going. Okay, and stop. Placing the awareness into that second chakra. Feeling the vibration moving through your body. And then breathing that energy once again up through the central channel, up into the third eye chakra, into the center of the head. And holding your breath. Undia semblayana kio semblayana ya so yanda si alia vondo tio. Release. And just feeling the energy. Just know you may start to feel a tingling sensation in your body. Your muscles may begin to twitch. You may find that as we're moving through the breath in each chakra, it will get harder and harder to breathe. You may even get a tightening sensation in your lips and in your face. This is fine. This is normal. This is the energy moving. All right, third chakra, right here in the center of our chest, center of our belly, about 3 fingers above the belly button. The color is yellow. And here we go. Keep going. You got this. All right, and letting that energy focus into the third chakra. Breathing that energy up into the third eye chakra and holding it. Yasatiria frandia tre and the kotoya sandian varay and the kiatrondo sotroi virianiki. Ziandria frantia sanavoy and the kia and tromia tria santia. And release. Feeling the energy moving through. If any emotions arise, just allow them to move through. If you need to sit with those emotions, just be with that, and you can catch up with us later as we move on now to the fourth chakra and the heart chakra. The color is green. Here we go. Keep going. If there's any sounds that want to come through you, let them come. Like ah! And breathing in and raising that breath up into the third eye chakra. Feeling that tingling sensation, maybe a warmth that is moving through your body, a heat, a sharp heat. Holding your breath. Dia satria vrandia fracotoroyan dia satria vrande kia vron dia satria dayanaki. Dia satria andre kia trende de sundro vonoe dria vrandia satria kia tra. And release. Ha. Feeling that sensation. Just notice what's happening in your body. Feeling that movement and vibration of all the cells as they are releasing what it is that you need to release. Purifying and clearing what it is that you need to purify. Okay, now moving to the throat chakra. And as I said in the last practice, in the last chakra, if sound wants to move through, allow sound to move through within the breath. This in itself is a release. You may also get spontaneous episodes of laughter, and this is also a release in itself as well. So allow the laughter to move through. This is the release. So throat chakra, here we go. The color is blue. Deep breath in, rising that breath up into the third eye chakra, then the crown, and holding it. Dia satrayam dia tidom dia vrandia santoya neati ki andia kayane. Hiandia santria neakotoya tiandia dantotoya natki and release. There also may be sensations of tightening in the muscles. The hands actually may come together in what I call crabby claw, which is a tetany. This is normal too. It's a tightening, it will go away. Just allow it to be what it is. Moving to the third eye chakra, the center between the two eyes, the intuition and intellect. Here we go. The color is purple. Keep breathing. All right, and breathing in and bringing that energy into the awareness of the crown chakra. Holding that breath at the top of the breath. And release. And just quietly feel the peacefulness that may be coming through your body. the centeredness and the groundedness. And next we have the crown chakra, the top of the head. Imagining like 1,000 little petal lotus flower in the top of your head, opening and expanding to receive the cosmic codes that are coming through, to receive the divine guidance that is coming through. And here we go, focusing the colors white for the purity. Breathing in, holding that in, and now focusing your attention on the base of your tailbone. Exhaling the air, and then imagining the sacred Kundalini energy moving from the root of your body all the way up through all the central channel where we have moved everything through, with an in-breath all the way up into the crown, moving it through. And hold. Yatia santrea varaneatia from Beatria santia from Beadakia santrea varaniavakai. Ziandia frambokoya santria maraikiti so from Beatia varanekia. Ria santia from those in Yavrakiatria marapkoi and Revaniki Ariandia samfondia there. And on the exhalation, allow the energy to actually move out through the crown. So it doesn't pool in this area, but allows it to actually move through the sacred flow all the way out through the crown on the exhalation. Feeling that central core of energy being fortified and opened and awakened. Feeling the sensations in your body. And I'd just like to invite you to stay here for a few more minutes and allow yourself to meditate into a space or feel into the sensations that you are feeling. This practice can have the effects of feeling a little spacey afterwards, so I encourage you to go out and place your feet on the earth and allow yourself to become like the tree, like we created in the very first day of Christmas, expanding the roots down into the earth, rooting and grounding yourself here in the now. Thank you. Thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you so much for your desire to transform and change and shift and expand and grow in the awakening and finding that self-mastery in the depth of who you are and how that's going to be expressed now. And with that, I will leave you to be in this state of bliss. I'll see you tomorrow for Galactic.